Classic record right here, man. Remember when I played that MC Solar joint? Was it? No, they didn't take from this. I feel like this beat has been flipped before, though. Beat Minus. Shout out to the Beat Minus. Evil D, what up? Meant to do it a few times. Straight out of the bench, bro. Cause I go slow-mo. See that flow? Like phlegm. On the limb. Twist and a bend. Whoa. B-boy shit. Like Morse code. I'm out there. Eccentric and De La. Futuristic vision. I get in where I fit in. Sure. Weirdo, but yo, it's talent. And that's real. It is talent. Let's talk about Bahamadia. Bahamadia is somebody, I don't know a ton about Bahamadia, to be honest with you. I mean, I heard Bahamadia like 2 decades ago. And, you know, I only think that she had that one album, basically. I think there was another one that I listened to and I didn't really care for it. But, you guys will have to remind me. But anyways, the point is, this one album with Spontaneity on it and True Honey Buns and 3 the Hard Way, You Know How We Do. Them shits was hard. Like, I love those joints, man. And I discovered her through, Primo. Remember, somebody was asking me, how do you know about all these artists, right? Well, here's the thing. In the early 2000s, I was part of the Kazaa Soulseek community type of thing. That's another thing. So aside from being outside and going to hip hop spots and knowing DJs and hanging out with those guys who knew exclusive shit, I was also online and I was just like basically listening to anything that I liked in terms of for example, I loved Primo, and I told you I was always a big Primo fan. So once Soulseek and I got wind of Soulseek in like 2003 or some shit, I went and I tried to find everything that DJ Premier ever fucking produced. Say I did the same thing with Pete Rock. I did the same thing with Dilla. So like, when you work with the greatest producers in rap, they will often connect you to other great artists, right? So for example, that's how I found out about Bahamadia. I didn't hear Bahamadia in the 90s when she was making her music. She was too underground for me at that time, you know what I mean? But I heard True Honey Buns and I was like, oh shit. Who is this? Like, this shit is crazy. I heard 3 the Hard Way. I was like, wow, this shit is crazy. I want to dig in more. I like this girl's voice. I like how she's flowing. I like what she's saying. And that's how I discovered Spontaneity and You Know How We Do. So that's my point. I feel like if you want to dig into this rap shit, start with a producer that you love. If you love a certain sound, you love a certain producer's vibe, because again, I say that producers are the backbone of this rap shit. You start with them. And like try to find everything they ever did and listen to it. Some of it you're gonna like, some of it you're not gonna care for. But in general, the stuff that stands out, that's great shit, that's classic, is going to lead you to other, great artists and great rappers. And that's how you, get your knowledge up. So anyways, Bahamadia is someone that I think is very much unsung. I don't really hear a lot about her these days. I haven't heard anything about Bahamadia in, a decade or more, and I kind of wish that she would release more stuff. Because, the flow is crazy. I think she had the talent, obviously. I remember she had that song, was it I Care For You or I Cheat On You or something like that? I don't remember. It was a little pop, and I didn't really care for it. But the point is that, like, there isn't really much music of hers out there, I think. But I think the flow is insane, as I've said. The rhymes are pretty dope. And, just talent, man. There's a lot of people that can rap, man. This is why, like... Again, someone was commenting saying, how do you know all these people? Again, it's just connections. It's like, just digging and doing your research. And this is why the more you watch my channel, the more certain things I say will make sense. And even my, brash and abrasive sort of energy sometimes when I'm going at these lames, these Griselda, Kendrick, you know who I'm talking about, Gibbs. It's like, I don't feel the need to put these dudes on pedestals. I don't even feel the need to say that they're aight, because they're not aight to me. I've heard too much great rap for me to be like impressed by those guys on any level. And that's why I call them trash, because to me, they're trash. When I listen to it, I go, this sounds like trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not listening to it thinking like, oh, this is decent, but I'm just going to call it trash. It's like, nah, it sounds whack to me. And the thing is, there's levels to this rap shit. Like I said, there's a lot of really great, talented rappers throughout history. So there's no reason for me to put mediocrity on a pedestal. I just don't get that shit. Like, the people that be doing this, it's like, I know you've only heard one rapper in your life. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, or you're a prisoner of the moment. And that's fine. If you want to be a prisoner of the moment, you want to be a dick rider, go ahead and dick ride. But at the end of the day, you're a dick rider. Dick riders don't know shit. Your job is to dick ride. So that's fine. I'm not going to ask your opinion on what the new hot shit is, because you don't know even. You have no idea what the new hot shit is. You only know based on riding dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll know when I tell you type of thing that it's hot. Then you'll be like, oh, that's new hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Or someone with respect tells you. But a dick rider's job is to dick ride. It's not to, like, listen to the music, really. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is why I say, like, you gotta study this rap shit. There's a lot of people that have come through that have made some really impressive music. You know, even if it's just one song. One dope song. I mean, one dope song is better than, you know, albums full of mediocrity, man. I'll tell you that much. And there's a lot of these rappers now that have albums full of mediocrity. And people will just be like putting them on pedestals and shit. And you're like, this person has never made one undeniable song. And at the end of the day, man, if you can't even make one undeniable song, you're whack. Because there's people that we don't talk about that have a couple at least. Bahamadia got like 3 or 4 undeniable records. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't really talk about it or even know about it. That's what I'm trying to say, man. But heads know, of course. You know, people that really listen to this rap shit, we all know who Bahamadia is, you know what I mean? So shout out to Bahamadia. And, you know, on a slight note, that's also why, to a certain degree, I've always liked when ladies rap, and I made a video about this, but I feel like anybody should be able to rap, as, you know. I'm going to make a Ratatouille reference because I just watched Ratatouille for the first time. Good movie, actually. I was really surprised because normally animated movies aren't my thing. But one of the things that I absolutely love about rap music is that, in the same way that Gusteau's, what the guy said in Gusteau, is that anybody can cook. But the beauty of rap music is that anybody can rap. However, what that means is that rap talent can come from anywhere in the world. And that's what's so great about rap, is that rap allows, because of technology, it actually really allows anybody to be able to rap, technically, theoretically. Now, of course, at the same time, the caveat and what's so brilliant about rap is that rap is really only for the select few. You know what I'm saying? Like, Prodigy has said this, people have said this, you know what I'm saying? It's really for the chosen few. Like, meaning that it's for the chosen few that have the talent, that take the time to really, the creativity. That's what they mean by the chosen few. Not that, you know, it's for only a certain bar or it's for a certain group of people. That's not what that means. It means it's for the people that are really fucking artistically inclined and creative and smart and have the flow and the talent. And that's what it means that it's for the few. But meaning that it's for anybody is that can come from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a guy probably in Nepal right now, shout out to, I don't know who it was who put me onto that Nepalese artist, who wasn't feeling it. But the point is that, you know, there's great rappers everywhere in the world, I'm sure, or theoretically can come from anywhere. But at the same time, it's for the chosen few. You know what I mean? So you really got to be nice with this, all right?